This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say we're off the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's wide open, look out. Takes it out to the 44, that's good for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Carr. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
And Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And there's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Great cut, they whiff on him. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. On 1st down, it's play action. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And he's hit just before the throw.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field, it's Carr. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's got it again. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of the defense, but he tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I thought the defense might just give up after that last play, such a big game, already trailing in this game, but instead, how about the turn of events? Big-time sack. See if they can create some momentum now.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Snags a good throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection quarter in this play. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. And it's caught off the deflection. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
What a start for this offense. Already working with the lead. Now a deflection lands in your hands. Well, it's good to be lucky.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Play action here on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Carr. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Martin. He's got room to run. Here he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Gives it to the back. Across the 40. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And he's brought down there. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Grab near the sticks, it's Hudson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense the fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big game.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Carr. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. To throw. It's Sayin. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Here's a point after attempt. Is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pitch play to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out. Gets some yards, but not enough for the 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They'll run the option. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Williams. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Because all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense is still clicking. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw, it's Carr. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
He's back to throw again on second down. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in. It's Porter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To the air. It's Sayan. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. He gets loose. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. What a catch and run by the junior. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught quickly. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down play coming up. On the ground, it's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a game can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Davis. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Come on, set. Griffin.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
He missed it. Off target that time. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it to the left. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football.
On
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Freedom.
Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. Dropping back. It's Carr. A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away.
Bonds punts it away.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He'll hand it off. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding space at the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Penn State, 17.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, that's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the ground, it's Smith. He's past the marker and still going. And it's good for a first down, the 36.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Tailback takes the handoff again. As the first down is still going. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and 10 play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Fights off a defender. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.